Hello everyone, and welcome. This is Adam on the scene at the Gran Destino Tower at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Seems like just yesterday the construction started on this project, and it's been amazing to watch it get built up over time. The tower has become quite an imposing figure on this resort. I was quite concerned that it might ruin the overall feel and vibe, but I've been pleasantly surprised after staying there this week. I was fortunate enough to be able to book for the opening week, which has been a great experience, and I have to say this is now one of my favorite resorts. Welcome to the lobby of the Gran Destino Tower. It reminds me more of a JW Marriott resort than a Disney moderate resort. It's quite amazing and quite beautiful. Everywhere you look, there's details everywhere, color, everything's amazing. It's important to note that all check-in and check-out functionality occurs in this lobby now. We're now in the lower lobby, which gets you access out to the back towards the lake. It has a bar in it, plenty of seating, a nice place to relax. There's music playing, and of course plenty of art, different things to look at. The bar itself has power built into it for you to charge your cell phone, plug in a laptop, or any other device. The lobby also has this mural of Walt Disney and Mickey down below. Let's go ahead and head upstairs, but first let's take a look at the elevators, which have been a key topic of discussion about this resort. This elevator system requires that you select your floor before entering the elevator. It then tells you which elevator will be taking you to that floor. Simply follow the directions. There are 6 elevators, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Just head to your designated elevator, and that's it. It's that simple. The hallways are very colorful, just as the lobby was, but not overpowering. And there are hidden Mickeys for you to find, just like these two in the carpet. Let's go ahead and get started with the room tour. Upon entry, you will notice some similarities to the recently upgraded rooms at the Coronado Springs Resort. As always, here's our welcome letter from the general manager. The cast members also left a Coronado Springs pen as a gift for us. This is a double queen bedroom, which also happened to be a club level room. As you can see, there's plenty of storage down below the beds. A common feature that has been added to all the recently renovated spaces at resorts at Disney. For some reason, this room reminded me of the garden wing rooms over at the Contemporary, but overall it's pretty much standard fare for the new renovated setup. Here we have our ice bucket, glasses, all the typical things you normally see. Here we do have the Keurig, which is a very nice feature. Make most people happy there. And of course, even though it's Keurig, you do have your Joffrey's coffee there for you, as well as your tea, sugar, and creamer. Just a quick note, this water was not in the room. We actually brought this over from the Kronos Club, as this is a club level room. And here in the room was a pamphlet that goes over all of the resort amenities, which was very helpful with this being the opening week and first stay at this resort. Here we have a nice lamp in the workstation area that has traditional power as well as USB outlets for charging your devices. Overall, nice workspace. This is the first time that I've seen this at one of the Disney resorts. It's a combination receptacle both for recycling and trash. Kind of a neat idea. And I may do a separate video on the TV as it's become a much more important tool within the room itself. Obviously, there's all kinds of things from hotel services, the streaming services that you can get now. It has a custom message welcoming you with your name when you first come in the room, and every time you turn on the TV, that's there for you. So it's a really nice touch. So I think I'll go over that in more detail in a separate short video. In the corner room, we have a very nice and comfortable chair. I mentioned earlier, this was actually a club level room. You actually do your check-in within the Kronos Club. When you come in downstairs, they bring you straight on up to the 15th floor, bring you in there, offer you some drinks and things, give you that pamphlet, nice welcome letter customized for you. So it's a nice experience. They definitely tried to make you feel special, which was nice. And on the sides of the beds, we have the reading lights that pop out and go back in. Again, a nice tool to have in the middle of the night if you don't want to turn on all the lights in the room. Helps you kind of navigate your way around. Quick look on the bed again, on the bed storage for your bags. At the end table between the two beds, you have your telephone. There's also a very nice notepad and pen there in case you need it. Some more storage down below. Again, just a very nice room, very nice furniture. I mean, for a moderate resort, this didn't feel moderate. Nothing about this felt moderate. Obviously, it is brand new, but with everything they've done here, it doesn't feel like it's a moderate resort. It feels much higher end. There is a nice bench seat to the right of the armoire there. Great for putting your luggage there or to sit on, tying your shoes. We've got the standard see-through refrigerator. Very nice. Obviously, everything's brand new here. Brand new resort. Here you have a nice tall armoire with plenty of storage. It's got some hangers for you. There were 2 complimentary robes in there, extra pillows, blankets, brand new steam iron for you to use. The safe is in here. Very nice setup overall. An additional luggage rack. To be honest with you, I had no problems at all with storage. With 2 of us traveling, 4 or 5 bags between us, there's plenty of space in this room. Kept things nice and tidy and out of the way. Heading on over to the bathroom, you have your barn door, which is pretty commonplace now in most of Disney's resorts. This bathroom is beautiful. The lighting is spectacular, the finishes are spectacular, everything looks great. The shower itself is very nice, glass doors. The shower has a dispensing bottle setup versus the individual bottles you can take home. Rain shower and your traditional shower head. Very nice setup overall, very nice finishes, nice artwork, very well put together. I went ahead and turned on the shower to show you what the rain shower looks like and how easy it is to change between the rain shower and the typical loose shower head. Switch it on over. Had pretty good pressure. The lower shower head is height adjustable if you want to raise it. Pretty easy to use, just a little push button allows you to adjust it. In the vanity area, you have his and her sinks left and right. Very nice setup, large mirror, nice lighting around the mirror. You've got some soap. As you can see, everything ties in nicely with the design, the tile work, and so forth. Here's your take-me-homes if you want them. I've got a nice articulating mirror here, magnified mirror with a light built in. Nice feature that they're in most of their resorts now. There is a hairdryer down below, as well as some additional storage if you need it. More storage to the right as well, a trash can, and then we head on over to the toilet area. The only bad thing I see about this bathroom is there is a pocket door for the toilet area, but there is the barn door that opens up to the shower area and the vanity area. If you're traveling with another party, there really is no privacy. If someone needs to use the restroom, they have to open the barn door, and then basically no privacy through the see-through glass of the shower. So it is kind of a weird thing as far as the design of this room. One little minor flaw, but overall a very nice space. Overall, I know I mentioned this earlier, but this does not feel like a modern resort. It feels much higher end. I mean, everything I'm seeing here is all along the lines of what I've seen down at the Marco Island Marriott, which is now a JW Marriott. It is really a nice room. Bathroom barn door does indeed have a lock, but as I mentioned previously, once it's open, pretty much there is no privacy. It's just open for anybody to see, so kind of difficult to have this be a multi-party room, especially with family. You don't really have any privacy for the kids or anything like that. One minor flaw in the bathroom, and this is to be expected. Obviously, the resort just opened up just a few days ago. This is opening week. The way the toilet dispenser was mounted, the wall mounts are too close together, making it where a full roll can't actually roll on the roller. Easy fix, they just need to move that out a little bit. Now, connecting rooms are available. This is the door to the adjacent room if you did travel with another party. That may solve the bathroom situation. But let's go ahead and take a look outside and see what the view looks like. Now, this is a Lakeview room, and the view is spectacular. I was really worried when I watched this tower get built. It does stand out like a sore thumb, but now I get it. You have a room with the lake view and you see everything. It is truly amazing. The zigzag feature you see down below is the covered air-conditioned walkway between the new tower and the original building. great feature for this time of year with all the humidity and rain that occurs, and the heat. Down below on the lake, you can see the new fountain, and obviously the new bridges and the restaurant, Villa del Lago, the dig site, pool area that was existing that now the new bridges connect to and make a much shorter walk between the buildings and different sides of the resort. Villa del Lago looks beautiful out there. There's also a brand new fountain behind it as well. Just an amazing view. Going vertical as Disney did obviously impacts the sight lines and the skyline of the resort, but the advantages of what you get as far as being a guest at this resort and a guest within the tower is definitely worth any loss that there is there at all. Off to the left in the distance there is Animal Kingdom. And depending on how far you can zoom in or what you can see with your eyes, you can actually see the Animal Kingdom Lodge just to the left. You have Everest obviously there right in the center. You should be able to see the Tree of Life as well. So we pan around. That was definitely cool to be able to see. You definitely don't get to see this side of Everest when you're in the park, this building portion of it. It's very cool to see kind of a behind the scenes look. Here we have the Grand Floridian. Here's a view of the Magic Kingdom, which is off in the distance, but you can see to the left the castle and Space Mountain, as well as Tron Coaster construction. To the right, you can see the Contemporary and Bay Lake Towers, and you might be able to just make out the roof line of the Wilderness Lodge. The lake or water view rooms are westerly facing, which means you get to capture some sunsets, as well as I just showed you, you can see Magic Kingdom. You get to see some fireworks, which I'll show you at the end of the video. Overall, just a beautiful room with beautiful views. If you don't get the lake or water view, you get what's basically a parking lot view. But ultimately, you'll probably either see Epcot or for sure you'll see Hollywood Studios just outside your window. And Hollywood Studios is not that far away at all. See the Star Wars fireworks and so forth. So I don't think you can miss out in the tower as far as having a bad view. My preference would be for the water view. When you get hungry, you can just head on up to the 16th floor and go into Toledo, Tapas Steaks and Seafood. It is a beautiful dining area with great views on either side. It feels higher scale than what you would expect for a moderate resort. I mean, it keeps with the theming of the hotel in general, all the colors, the details. It's really just spectacular. On this side of the restaurant, you have the Lakeview, similar to the room that we're staying in on this particular trip. So you'll definitely have a nice view of the water, and you might be able to catch a view of some of the fireworks out at Magic Kingdom. There are a lot of details to take in as you look around. Obviously, having the trees in the space, the ceiling, the different colors, all the different visual textures that you see. Look at even the tables, the accent panels on the wall, the flooring, the booths. Here's a private dining area, all enclosed with glass. You'll see when we come around the corner, actually, the right side of that wall is actually made up of wine bottle storage. There really is a lot of space. It's not like they tried to just jam in a whole bunch of tables. Things are set in a way to where it seems like you got some reasonable amount of privacy and space for you and your guests to enjoy a nice meal. Out of this side of the restaurant is towards Hollywood Studios and a partial view of Epcot, so you'll definitely be able to see the Hollywood Studios fireworks and potentially Epcot fireworks. Here's the menu broken up between tapas, beverages, and food or your entrees. I have not gotten into doing dining reviews, but I can tell you everything here was delicious, and I'm definitely looking forward to coming back on my next visit. Dahlia is the lounge opposite the restaurant on the 16th floor. Again, lots of details everywhere, keeping with the theming of the hotel. Lots to look at. I mean, look at the floors, look at the walls, look at the furniture, look at the ceilings. Look at the lighting fixtures. It's just overall just a beautiful, beautiful space. That was quite bustling in the evening. Very cool place to hang out. There is an outside balcony, which is actually locked during the day, but at night is a great place to walk out, look at the parks, look at the traffic going by, look over towards Hollywood Studios. Really just an amazing space. They really took advantage of this floor and the layout of the lounge overall. There is so much to take in this hotel, and again, it just doesn't have that moderate feel. But there's lots to look at. I think there's plenty of things you could find that would be new upon every visit. Great place if you're a local to come on up, have some drinks, whether or not you go to the restaurant. But just a great place to come and spend some time and relax. As I mentioned, the balcony is locked during the day. I'm not quite sure what time it opens up in the afternoon, but it's a great place to take a look at night, to look out over Hollywood Studios. In some angles, you can actually see Epcot. We'll zoom in here. You can see the Tower of Terror, and I'll pan it over to the right, and you can see Galaxy's Edge as well. So a great place to kind of use your zoom lens, get a little peek before things open up coming soon. Should be able to recognize the Gaylord Palms off in the distance there, and possibly some of the other hotels in the area. Here's a zoomed in view of Galaxy's Edge for now. Thought this was kind of neat to be able to get this from the building. Let's go ahead and head downstairs. This is the new covered walkway between the new tower and the old lobby. Here's the view walking through the new covered walkway between the two lobbies of the old and the new. Yes, it is air conditioned, which is great for this time of year. Also a great way to escape the rain, so you can walk between both facilities. We are now on the back side of the building, heading towards the lake area, walking up to the fire pit that's here. My apologies, but welcome to Florida humidity. You can see a little bit of condensation built up on the camera lens here. But behind these decorative walls are some benches, bench seating, look out towards the lake. It's also part of what you saw from above in the room, looking down below. But it's a nice seating area, definitely a nice area. I saw some families playing on the artificial grass in the area as well. They do have this little warning sign that seats may be hot. In addition to humidity, obviously it's very hot in Florida during the summer. Heed the warning as the sun will heat these seats fast. Welcome to Villa del Lago, the restaurant out on the lake, accessible by the 3 bridges to reach on out to it. Here we're over on the side of the building where there is a little bit of a garden here with some garden features. Unfortunately, I did not get to eat at the restaurant this time around, but I will show you the menu here just for a moment. I'm looking forward to giving it a try on a future visit. So it looks like there's a bar in the center with seating surrounding about. I did see before this opened in the evening, a couple months back, they were testing some sort of water fire feature, which I look forward to seeing and sharing with you all. But it looks like a nice place. Again, I'm looking forward to giving this a shot on one of my next visits. Adam on the Scene signing off. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And if you would, please give me a like or a comment down below. And please subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll leave you now with a room view of the fireworks over Magic Kingdom.